Welcome back everyone to TCG Card Shop Simulator, and I have been extremely busy between episodes. So we've had a little bit of a shop change around. So we've kept everything on the same rackings, but I've just put in a tighter corner so that people don't have to walk too far. We've got our permanent place for the card table in the middle. I have loaded it up with some cards. There is a crouch option in the game. So we've got a 34, a 33, a 66, a 71, a 71 on this side. And these should be our bigger cards. 197, 128, 165, a 160 and a 156. Also, I've been doing a lot of boxing of the cards. So that was all the reds we had. We've also got the lilac-y ones now, the yellow ones and the white ones. I've filled up the shelves. We'll look at the price in a second. I've also got 2, 4, 6 more boxes of whites there as well. So that will keep them busy stocking up throughout the day. So 54 boxes and we're selling them at £11 each. That's about £600 worth of stock just sitting in our binders doing nothing. We can sell the yellow ones for 86. I thought those was about 30. No, they're a lot more. 86. Let's crouch down for this one. These ones here are the £2 and a penny to £3, and we can sell them at 134. And these are £3 and a penny to £5, and we can sell them at 312. And those ones up there are £1 and a penny to £2, and these are penny to £1. And that's the best way to do it. We stocked up all our stock. I brought everything we needed, so we're absolutely full on the back here with the purples. We've got 4 down here, 2 up here, and then once we clear these blue boxes, we'll just have the one row of those now because we're not stocking them more than one column in here. So that'll be more than enough, and we'll put another row of purples at the top there until we can get the next product unlocked, which will be... I'll put them over here. So these are all the single cards. I've already got a space for the legendaries when we unlock them in this episode. And eventually some of these will clear out. So the first thing I want to be doing is I've got 2 machines here. I haven't been clearing it. I could have cleared it multiple times while doing all the shop stuff, but I've been keeping these to show on the camera. So we've got £29 up there. 109 for full art. We've definitely got more than that. 142 for a gold foil. 79 there. So all these are cards I can flip on the... And 117 there as well. But yeah, these are all cards I can flip on the table throughout the day if I get time. 349, we know there's not going to be anything too great in here. 17 at the top, a £33. A 19 there, a 28 there. That's about the best you're going to have. Your base prices tend to be around 200 to 300. So you can sort of judge what you're getting, good or not, without having to go through all the cards. So 87 visitors. It hasn't really gone up since we've expanded the shop because we did 2 expansions on the last one when we sold our big card. We have got grading coming back, I think either on the first or the second day of this play session. We will have a look at that in a second. 11,000 in total, and most of that was just from the shop. We only got 719 from the cards. So let's just open up, and while that's doing its thing, we can just have a quick look at the TCG. So yeah, 1 day progress on this one, 2 days on this one, so we will have both those in this episode. This one has 5 cards in, so we've got a good chance against some nice value stuff. And these ones here, that could come back as a £6,000 card. That could come back around the same. And I think that one's probably around 3,000. Give or take what grading we can get. So yeah, we're going to have some good cards coming on this one. And as usual, massive queues already to start us off. Okay, and we've already got our first trading of the day. So let me just have a look. Nothing I want to be dealing with. And these purple ones, we're making about £45 a box. That's why I've got so many of them in the shop. Okay, we just caught up with the stock. It's midday and it's already 4,600 I've got. And considering we was broke coming into the day, that's a nice amount of money. I had nothing on customer trading except for really the 1 or 2 early ones. I do need to get over there to refill up that shelf. So let's have a look at this customer trading first. Oh, wow. We've got the money to do something nice here. So she's asking about market value. I would like to try and get it a little lower. I'm going to start off at 1900, which is about 250 lower than it. Let's see if she'll accept that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. There's a big card for doing, we've sending more grading off on this day. We've just missed the cutoff at 1 o'clock. So we'll do it at the end of the day. Okay, another customer trading just come in. And again, but look at the ask price. He wants nearly 2,000 for a card that's only worth 1,300. You've got no chance, mate. Let's start off at 1150. No, that's fine. There was no way we was going to get a good deal on that card. So I'm not too bothered. It would have been nice to get the second £2,000 on this day. And I could have probably gone a little closer to the market value. But he was asking stupid prices. Okay, so I need to get him back on the till. Just so I can go and do some of this stuff around here, like the card machines. Okay, so let's have a look. 600, so we got something around 100. There's a 91 down there. There's 114 there. That's probably the only ones we've got in here. Couple of 10s, couple around 20s. Yep, nothing else good in there. And what have you got nice? 480, so probably an £100 card in here. There's a 32 there to start us off. And a £70 card at the bottom there with the full arts. So let's get these filled back up and then we'll go over to the card table. And then I need to put an order in. That's why I've asked him to go on the till for a little bit. Just seen a customer trading there, so I want to go and interact with them. Oh, look at this. This is fantastic. They want my card that's worth 21.86 for a card that's worth 51.86. Oh, yes, I'm doing that. So a 3,000 up. I want to see what this card is worth. Oh, I could have done it on that screen. I want to see what that card's worth. It's got to be a £20,000 card if we send this off for grading. 35,000! I'm sorry to blast your ears out, but wow, that's yeah, that's that. So I've got 1, 2, 3 to send for grading already. We'll do them at the end of the day still, because I'm not going to benefit anything from doing it right this second. But I do want to be getting some cards onto here. So what have we got? We'll leave the 3 big ones. Okay, so there's one that hasn't got a price, so let's reset this one. Just redoing all the prices because we was doing some at 10% and some at 20%. So I'll just want them all currently at 20%. And then rounded. I will need to go and cover the till in a second. But I still need to put an order in because I know I'm running low of some products. There is 3 spaces. Okay, another customer trading. Nothing I want to deal with. Let's get these lights on. Let's have a quick look at what I've got to order. So blues are running low. Greens are running low. So those are over this side. So red, green. Blues we have got some, so I don't know why I'm not filling those. And then I'll need a bunch of purples and a bunch of rares. Let's get those. I think I'll get about 6 of these. I know I needed to get at least 2 of these. We'll get 3. And then we need to get the red, green. I think I'm just going to get 1 of everything. So we've bought a £2,000 card. Done a big shop and we've still got 2,000 sitting there. Not really a great asking price. I'll offer about 75. I might be able to make some money flipping it. 80. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, I need to go and have a look at these. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more spaces. There's my 6. We're down to the £30 cards now. 30s, 30s, 30s. I think those prices are all okay. So let's tell him to go back on restocking and let's catch up with the till. Because I'm losing too many customers. Me not being on the till at the moment. Gonna be probably a couple of more episodes before we hit the level 25 and be able to get Clark in. I can get another till in the meantime, and that will alleviate the problem. Have him on one, and I can work another one. Okay, another customer trading. Nothing really worth value. There is a way you can list the cards faster on the table. So if you have one of the guys, so Terence is the best one for it. If you have him resetting the prices to a certain type every day, he will also do this card table, because I think all cards count as the same block of items, where if I put a new product on the shelf, he won't immediately go and relist those, but he will do it for cards. Now, the only problem with that at the moment is we're selling cards at 20% above, and we're selling everything else in the shop at 10% above. So unless I go with my card and say I want 10% on everything, then I am going to definitely be losing money. Okay, another customer trading. Nothing really I'm going to try and get. Not when I'm trying to keep the till empty. We've got to do the machines again. Let's go and have a quick look. What have we got? 385. Again, I'm just going to give a quick scan. 24 at the top there. 25 down there. And a 22 there. What about the other one? This has definitely got something good. Nearly 1,000. So we've got a ghost there. Reverse ghost, 410. We've got 106 there for a full art. A 29 up there. And 133 at the end then. So definitely some good things. One pack left in the box. Come on, guys. I do need to get these machines done first. I know there's a massive till. I just need to get into the habit of getting Terence on the till. Even as slow as he is, it's better than nobody being there at all. But those are back on the cycle. I may be able to get another one out on this day, most likely. It is 9 o'clock now. Wow. That day went fast. And I do think I need that second tilling. Oh, and you've got customer trading as well. Nothing really of any value. So I want to have a quick look at the ghost cards, because I don't really look at these, and I have been sending some off for trading. So if I was to say, grab both these out and let's see what the value is if we was to get a grade 10 on these. Now, I have said if I get a grade 10, I am going to keep them for when we get like the displayers to put up on the walls. But if we've got grade 9s, I'm more than happy to sell them. So let's just have a quick look. So this one here, which has a price of 410, would be about 2.6. So if we spend 200 for grading on here, as long as it's like a grade 9, we make more money. And just look at the steep price. It's gone from 486 since I started the game, all the way down to 410 now. Still a decent price for a ghost card. And let's have a look at you. So you was 308, apparently your market price. Could have swore one of these said 500 in my album. You're worth about 1,500. So again, 308, add 200 on there, puts around 500. So we'd need a grade 9 really to be making the money. So let's take them back up. So let's sort out. I might have another batch out to the card machine. So let me go into the ordering. Let me stock up all the shelves, see what I need to order, because I've got nearly 6,000 there. And then I'll refill this with some cards I'm going to sell. And then I'll bring you back. We'll open up then before we send anything off for grading. Okay, welcome back. So I've stocked everything up fully, and we've still got nearly £2,000 of money just sitting there, so that's nice. Our cards are starting off at the biggest ones at 161. going all the way down to £32. That's with the 20% on there. So we're running out of stock to really put onto this machine. I've checked the boxing machine. We've got no more red boxes to do. But we've got 2 machines that's ready to be done here. Oh, wow. 2,915. That's about 2,600 above where I'm expecting it to be as a base minimum. So we've got some very big cards in here. And I think I can see it on the very top row. 2,410 for that card alone. Another 137 there. So I'm not expecting anything else to be big in here. I did say I wanted to wait to send the stuff off for grading. I think that was a great call. 677, so there's a couple of £100 roughly cards. A couple of 27s at the top there. Looks like a god pack here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Possibly. Hard to tell sometimes when it's the lower tier ones. But a lot of cards around the £20 mark there. One around 100. There had to be something around 100, if not a couple. But yeah, some nice cards there. Let's fill you back up. And I have purchased a till. We're going to set that up now. And we're going to keep Terence permanently on the till. And then I will jump on and off to help him out. So there's only the one type of till as far as I'm aware in this game. They are the bog standard ones. So we'll put it somewhere around here. So we have this towards the back. And this should be out of the way of most of the units. Let me just check. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. Terence will choose whichever side he wants to go on to, and whichever he doesn't use, then we'll use. Got a good amount of cards, so let's go and do our grading now. So we've got some very, very big cards. Let's just make sure they have been sorted again. Yeah, the first one is 5,186. That's the one that's going to be worth over 30,000 if you get to grade 10. So cards like that are worth just keep sending them out until you get the grade 10. We've got a couple of us there. I think I've got one more. One more, 137. And then I think I had some ghost as well I wanted to send. And yeah, I'm happy to spend the money on the ghost. Still haven't got any destinies because we haven't unlocked those yet. And that's the next thing I want to be doing. So we've got one up there. So this is going to have a lot of big cards coming in. And we're going to put it on a 4-day service. So it should be back in the next episode, this one should. But just look at the price of some of them cards. I mean, these ones here, they are sort of the borderline. I would need a grade 9 to make money off these. But most of these at the top, I can make money off a grade 7, really. But that one, I'm just going to keep re-rolling until I get the good price. And then because of how expensive it is and how many limited people can actually buy the card, I think what I'm going to do with that one is have it either at market price or 10% above. But 30,000, that is going to really set us up nicely. But let's send that off. It's going to cost us 1,200. Hence why I did want to keep some money. So all our slots are full again. But we should have this grading coming back on the next day. So we should have some good cards to refill this throughout the day. But let's get the report. I did just notice the sprayers are down. We're going to need to top them up. We didn't pay the bills on this day, so we'll do it on the next day. 2,000 from card earnings, 8,800 from the shop. And we made a profit. But we wouldn't have made a profit if we... But we did buy a desk for 1,500. So you over here, let's get this set up. I want you to be permanent till person now. And then when we do get Clark, he's going to be permanently on the second till. And then everybody else is just going to be around the shop. Eventually, Terence will be replaced by... There's a female you can get on the tills. She's really good. Let's have a look what you've got. A slight trade up. Let's just do it. There's no real bonus, and I'm not really going to get much more. But it's a slight bit of value. I might get a couple extra quid out there. These will be done in an hour. We have got a couple extra boxes here because we will be using these in the machines at some point. And, oh, I did forget you can turn the till off, can't you? Hopefully the people spread themselves out amongst the two tills. I've never really done this since they changed the option with turning the till off. But that's a very nice one. But the good thing is most of them are favouring that side more than this side. Yeah, I'm happy to work the till for a little bit as well. Just watching on those machines up in the top left of my screen. As soon as those are ready, we'll shut this till down. What was the option for that? Ah, yeah. You click on it, right click when you're outside the till, and then you can say you want card trading here or checkouts. Always have your card trading on, because then you get twice as many card trading that can come in. What have I got? I've got 12 of these. I've only got 2 of them. Let's just accept it. And the machines have finished now, so let's turn this off from a checkout. Oh, so it's got a counter close sign on there. It's something I always asked for a long time. Let's have a look and see what else we can get. 388s and nothing too great is going to be in here. A couple of £20 cards, maybe a 30. Oh, 60 up there. 500, so a little better here. We've got a full art down there for 65, a 27 there. 140 card up there, so yeah, some nice cards. I have still got my grading box outside. I did sort of forget about that, so I'm going to have to go into that. And yeah, he's got a manic queue there, so let's quickly have a look at this. Grade 10s, come on, grade 10s. Oh, we got a grade 10 on a ghost. Very nice. Got a couple of 7s and 8s on the ghost. I don't think I'm going to make a lot of money by sending them out. And we got a grade 9 on the other one at the back there, which is EX, I think it is. We'll have a look at them next time we get to the table, but we're going to have to help him clear some of this out. Nothing. Actually, it's not a bad price. Do about 125 on it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We've got 2,500. What have you got? Very nice card and a very nice price. Won't go too low on this. 1,300 we'll start off on. Okay, 1,350. 1,400. We're still getting a good deal. And this will be another one for grading because it's above that £1,000 mark. Let's turn this till back on. Hopefully some of the people come this way now. And I do want to get that new product, which was the legendary cards in this episode. I just want to get some of the queues down first. Okay, let's back off, close this till down. And let's have a look at you. Okay, nothing there. Okay, let's get stocked up. So yeah, we've got £1,100 card there. The grade 10s we're keeping. And I think I'm going to list all these 4 out. Can be a little hard to see the table when you've got these in your hand. So let's just have a quick look at this one coming out the way. So this could be worth 3,500. I think we're just going to list it. That money would be nice. What about these ghosts at 8s? It might be worth sending for regrading again, these ghosts. But I think I'm just going to list the 8. No, I'm going to regrade them. Oh, I think somebody just brought it as well. Yeah, the 8s and the 7s will send for regrading. Very indecisive, I do apologise. And then we should have a good amount of cards up here. My hands are full. Some of these will have prices already set on them. Anything with a red, I'll quickly set the price on. And all those have had prices, so that's good. Let's go and help him out on the till again. Card machines are not full, so that's fine. If some of them start moving from the other till, okay, that's fine. So it's not as if they're at a till, they have to stop there. They can move to another till, so that's good to see. And again, this is a new feature that wasn't in the last time I played it. Somebody's just purchased a big card because they just had a 1,300. I still think some of them I could have probably got more money just by sending for regraded, but I do have things I want to be unlocking. I just can't believe how hard it is now just to keep up with everything. Okay, let's check the machines that I'm done. That's fine. They managed to get all the cards on the shelf now. So what have we got here? 372. So Ghost, sorry, not Ghost. A full art for 60 down there. A £20 card there. Another £20 card there. 600 in here, so something a little better. Something around 300. 29, a 37, 115 there. 27 there. 25, a 21, and a 21. So there must be a lot around the 30s and 40 mark or something that I'm just not seeing. Because there's definitely something there of some sort of value, for that sort of value in the machine. And I would like another one of these machines, but we do have a few things we need to be doing. And I also did talk about having the stock room when we got that other guy in. Let's get these machines going first before we worry about the... No, back. Then we'll do customer trading, then go and help him out on the tills. Yeah, just massive queues all day. Definitely going to try for this one. Try about 350 as a starting one. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay, stinkies are starting to get in now. Can't see any shelves mega low. The red boxes, but there is some on the shelves to the right of me. Oh, I'm not clicked. I was going to say, why is nobody moving? I didn't. You have to click on the till. By the looks of it. Come on, people. Start moving this way. Get Stinky out of the shop. Probably have a little bit of a move around again. Maybe have... Yeah, I don't want to block up the door because we will be opening up that back area at some point. Just want my till closer to that end of the shop. Okay, let's get rid of Stinky. Not a bad price, not a bad card. Go down to about 250. And then let's go up in 5 increments. 255. 260. I don't think I'm giving you a bad price for this. Yeah, that's fine. You can get out of here. Let's get these lights on. And let's go back on and help him on the till. So most of the queues have gone out of the shop now, but we've definitely lost out on customers on this day. Do need to have a better job of doing that. Okay, so we stocked up all the boxes now. Both those have run out. Let's see if we can do any red ones. Yep, we can do a red one now. Probably only the one if I had to hazard a guess. You've got an error on you. Customer trading. Oh, that's a nice card for trading. And I have got the money now. Don't want to go too low. But he is asking for way too much. So let's start at, say, 3,100. Don't want to lose this. Okay, 3,150. He hasn't really moved his price at all. That's what I'm looking for. 3,200. This is only 100 below the market value. Yeah, he's got it for 3,200. Very good. Because that's going to be worth big money. And I did forget to check the value of it on there. It would have been easier. No, we'll just get rid of you. Customer trading. Okay, so we want to check the price on this. It's only going to be worth 85. If I send it out for regrading, which it's not worth it. No, I'm going to decline it. Tough to think on what I wanted to do with that one. No, I'm not going to do that trade. And this tell should be on. But yeah, I need to be on it. We are nearly at the end of the day as well. Come on, people. Move along. And I think I'm going to have to do the unlocks at the end of the day. I'm just not getting time throughout the day to do it. And that big card we did pick up. We'll wait until we've got at least 4 good ones to send off for grading. Just so I don't tie up all my slots. And I think the ghost ones, I'll probably start sending them on like a 10-day or an £100 service or something like that. Just so we can maximise the amount of money we can get. Get this customer done, and then there's a trading on the other side I want to go over and do. Okay, you've got nothing I want. Anybody going to move over here? No. Okay, that's fine. It is 9 o'clock. He will stop till the end of the day. That's why he's good having on the till. So what do you want to do? You want to trade a £1,200 card for 600. Get out my shop. Okay, so we have run out of some of the stock, so I might need to start storing more than I actually thought I needed to. Okay, we've ordered the stock. We've got about 2,500 we're sitting on. I did say I want to unlock these products. Now, it would be 26 before the next unlock. That's too long to wait. So I'm going to spend the 2,000 and I'll be able to get 2 boxes in. Does mean I've got no money for orders in the morning, but I can live with that. Now, I did leave some boxes out here that can cover these in the morning, so it's only the small ones we've just bought, which are going to go into this shelf. And I will be buying the bigger licenses when it comes available. Hopefully by then we've got that big card and sold it. And these was going to go into this shelf so we can order another 3 boxes of that throughout the day. So how much are we going to be selling these for? The market price plus the 10% we're doing on our stuff. The £9, making £3.65 profit on these. We're making £4 on these. About £3 on those. And a couple of pounds on those. So yeah, that's nice. I've stocked up the table. Now these cards here, this one in particular, it's worth £290. Now, if we send that for grading, it's going to cost us an extra 210 on top. So we were putting an investment in for 500. I would need to get a grade 9 or a grade 10 to make that worthwhile. So I am still going to put these on. I think above the 500 mark is when, I mean, it could be worthwhile sending on the £10 7-day service. But no, I don't think it's worth risking just a 9 or a 10. So we will keep that one down on here. 351 if it sells today. It's going to give us a bit of money. £500, so there's going to be a couple of cards around 100. 87 up there. Not too bad. And 520 is the same again. Going to have one half decent card. £20 there. There, 109. A £30 and an 80 for 3 as well. There's some nice cards in there I can put on the table. I was thinking, actually, yes, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll put these in. Clear these out. And I think I do want to start putting the legendaries for the machine, because we will have a lot of new cards because we haven't done many of these boxes. Well, we haven't done any because it's a new one. And maybe when we get Clark, then I can go back to opening up some manual as well. I would like to increase this at least to 4. I don't know if the next tier is going to be worth it. Having a look what was on the top ones. No, I'll put some rares in. We'll just have a mixed batch in this one. Clear out some of the boxes that has partial amounts. Okay, let's get that report. I didn't pay the bills off on this day, so I am going to have to pay double or treble on the next day. So we're down to 79. That's because we had so many people just standing in the shop, not being cleared out fast enough. Just because I'm trying to do too much. 11,000, and we made a negative even without paying the bills. That was because of upgrade costs of 2,000. Let's open up. He's immediately come to the till. I'm going to make sure this till's on as well, which it is. And we're both going to be on here. And he can bring the boxes in from outside. As long as I've got the stuff and get the shelves full, I don't need to bring every single box in. We pay people to do it, especially throughout the day. Multiple times there was just standing around not doing anything. Okay, that's too low to even mess around with. And today we've not got that big rush at the start of the day, what I'm normally expecting. So again, them saying the cards are priced well, even at 20%, them saying not bad prices. It's just once you start going above that 5,000 mark, there's very few people can afford them. So I think the bills are the first thing I want to be looking at today. So we've got £2,500 in bills. Before I go too heavy, I do need to buy some more of the single cards because we've got none to restock the shelf. I think those was about 170 a box. So we need to get up to maybe £700-800 before I start looking at that. Let's see if we can get the both tills running consistent. And I think some of those bills are a lot higher, especially the electric, just because the amount of work I'm doing after hours in the shop. Look at you, nothing I want. Yeah, it's a bit dead in the shop today. And after we do the next out to the machine, I'll check to see if I can do any more red boxes. Well, being as though it's fairly quiet and we know there's a lot of cards selling, I think I'm just going to run over there and just re-top it up. So what have we got? 8 spaces already. So them's going to be going for grading at some point and everything else can go. So just get a full handful. And only most of these we will have had already listed. Another one here. And there's room for 2 more. But again, we're down to the £20 mark, so there's not going to be many more worthwhile putting up. It's good when you've already put the prices down. I can get another 2. I'm happy with that. Let's go back to the tills. Keep our eye over on the machines in the corner. Okay, well, the first thing I need to do is order all of these boxes in. Let's get 6 in. Just because there's probably room on the shelf. If not, we're going to be putting them in the machine. Okay, first machine's finished. Just wait for this customer to come over and then we're going to go over the back there. Okay, so let's empty them first. 892, so we've got something of decent value. Oh, look at all these down here. And these are the ones what we would have been the legendary packs because that's why they've got all the new symbols on. Just means it's going to be a little harder to find. 244 there. New one out of the legendary. Couple of 10s and stuff around that mark. 226 there, so that's the second big one of value. Yep, I'm happy with that. 363, so there's not going to be a lot in this one. £30 up there. No, that's fine. Go and grab some of these boxes. Just takes a little longer to fill up the machines. Oh, I forgot about my graded card outside. I need to go and have a look at that. I think the medium machines are faster to load up, if I remember right. But I don't think it actually tells you speed on these. Okay, both those machines are going again. Let's go and get them graded cards. These are the one with all the ghosts, if I remember right. Oh, no. These... Oh, look at that. The one... I swear that number 1 we've already sent out once, and it's come back as a 1. We've got a number 9 in there and a number 6, so there's a couple of these I might end up sending back out on a 10-day service. Let's look at how... So we're keeping that one. I've got a 3200 there. I think we was on about that might be worth sending back out for grading. Because I think we're getting like 3,000 if we can get a better mark. 1,000 on that one, so I think that was worth a lot as well. Yeah, I definitely think some of these are definitely worth regrading. We'll put them on the table and find out. But look at the queue. I need to come and help them out. We'll do the table in a minute. Come on, people. Start moving this way. It's a shame you don't have a button or you can shout till open or something and half the people immediately move here. Let's go and have a look at that customer training bins. I know nobody's moved over yet. I've got 5 of these. I've got none of these, so why not? At least the game can say we've had it. Just making sure my till's still on. Yeah, it's definitely still on. Just nobody wants to come this way now. Come on, people. Start moving. Maybe it's he has to clear a person out before the till can reassign itself. But we definitely need to clear the shop before I list them cards. Back up over 5,000. Okay, let's come and have a list of some cards. I'm going to look at this because I'm not 100% certain. Come on, let me get to the card. Yeah, this is worth 10,000. No, I can't sell that for that low. That's going back out on a big service. Just look at the look up. What's this worth on a grade 6? I think this was worth 6,000. Yeah, 8,000. I just can't sell it for that price. 1,000 when I can just spend 200 and try and regrade it. As long as the regrading does work. So I don't think there's anything in there worth listing. Let's go back up to the main section. So you... Oh, I've got loads of them cards. I've got another 2 in there. I think I've just picked up 3. Couple of customer tradings coming around, but I need to get these prices set. Yeah, at the moment, I'm just not getting time to do as... Come on, market price, 20% round. Especially on some of these bigger cards, I need to get the prices listed. I've got 2 spaces. I think I've already listed these. No, apparently not. Okay, let's have a look at you. What have you got? Nothing I want. No customer trading there. But I need to come and help clear these stock. At one point, Terence used to be able to keep the till and the customers running. But everything's just so much better now. More people coming in the early game. More people have more money. And the machines are finished down the back as well, but I just need to clear some of this out. Over 7,000 sitting there. So let's get this done first. Customer trading. Yeah, I'm not going to bother. If it had been in the hundreds, I would have stopped to do it. £700. Again, it's just going to be a little hard to find it in here. Until a lot of these new ones go away. 38 up there. I'm just looking for the ones that has the exclamation marks on. Okay, I'm not spotting anything in there, but I'm just trying to get this done as quick. Couple of bits worth of some money in here as well. 36 there, 27. There's got to be something in here over 100. I'm going to need to order at least a couple of more of these legendaries for the next time I open up, because there won't be enough here. But I am okay to start swinging to the lower tiers if I need to. So are we looking on the time? 7 PM. Go and have a quick look at that trading before anybody moves over. It's okay. It's a decent price. Let's go 160. Well, okay, I didn't expect to get it for that price, but that's a good deal, to be honest. Go on, people, move this side. But over 8,000 sitting there. That's just fantastic to see. And we are shop level 22 now. I didn't see that one creep up on us, but we are doing more cards for the machines. So we're getting the experience a lot faster. Hence why I do want more machines. But I might just push off to 25 to do that. At least then I don't have to do the tills and I've got more time to do the machines. Let's have a look and see if there's any other products, what's coming up on the horizon that we can unlock. 23, so next level we get that one, we need to save 3,000. Those are the ones I'm more interested on here. And we do have the full collection of those, so that might be something, but that's 4,000 cost to be putting down on. Not certain I'm ready for that. Let's have a look at the expansions. Is it time I open up the back room? Yes. Let's get the back room finally open. So the extensions in the back room are 1,000. I don't need to do extensions for there. We can move the card table in the back if we need to. And we've still got enough. I think I'm going to put a purchase in the shop. So 2 upgrades. 1, we've got the back room. And 2, we've got a nice one here. So you want to take this one, which could be worth a lot of money for yours. And no, that's not going to happen. And you've got probably 70. If I can get it for that, I'll be happy. Okay, let's play hardball. 71. Yep, that's good. And it is 9 o'clock already, again. But the expansion that's just opened up that corner there. And the door's open. So if you've never seen the back room, it is a fairly decent sized. You could have this with card tables then, but this season, I'm not going to do the card tables. Now, actually, talking of card tables, I am going to do, because I keep forgetting that there's that thing up in the top left-hand corner that's been there. It's probably driving people mental. So let's just get that quest cleared out of the way. Oh, it says I've got to do 10. Okay, in that case, for the moment, you can open and close this door. We'll allow people to come in here. And I will put 1 table down just to get that quest cleared up on the top left. Every time I come to editing, I keep seeing it. And I'm like, I've got to remember to do that. And I keep forgetting. But I've still got a good 3,000 before, by the end of day's end, I can still be able to order in the products I need. Get the shelves all refilled up. But yeah, everybody's gone. Tables all cleared out again. We've probably got some more cards. Let's have a look on the grading. So next episode, we've got 2 batches coming back and I've got 2 spare slots. So I think I am ready to send some more off. So we've got Lishu up there, which is going on the £200 service. We've at least putting you on there. And I think the others I wanted to send was the graded ones, wasn't they? You're not going to go, so let's have a look at the graded cards already. So Amisela we're going to send back out. Hopefully we can get a better luck draw. And I will try and keep an eye on that one. I mean, is it worth spending 200 on that one? I think it is. You was worth a lot of money. And I think you was worth a lot of money as well. And Binzo and putting everything else on a 200, I'd just send the ghost out with him as well. Is there any other cards I've got in my ghost section? I've got a ghost 7 there. Yeah, we'll do you. And then have I got anything in the standard? If not, then 7 cards in a batch is quite nice. We'll send you as well. I don't think I'll make a massive amount of money off these, but I am trying to get the ghosts up to graded 10s for my collection. Yeah, £1,600, so that's less money to do it. But yeah, so in the next episode, we've got that one there, which is the grade 2. I'll pay attention. If it comes back as a grade 2 again, then it means you can't regrade, but I'm pretty certain you can get better qualities. And then on the next episode, we've got these beauties coming back, and that one there, it's a grade 10. That's going to really push us to be able to get everything we want. Probably get more rackings for the back and get these into the back room. Now we've got at least one good person. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end it on this episode. So yeah, bit of a... Actually, no, we'll do these. Because by the time I come back on the next episode after tonight, there'll be another batch. So yeah, £1,200, so there's something really good in here. Not on the first page. There's a ghost one there. I wish... Well, we've just sent off a full batch of 8. That can go in the next batch. There's going to be other stuff in here as well. 184 at the bottom. 41 up there. 34 there. That was a nice one. And 600, so we've got something around the 200 mark in here somewhere. 39 there. 114 at the top. 30. 28 down there. A 13. And there's probably some other things hiding in there, but we've already had around the 20 mark. But yeah, that's definitely where I'm going to be calling it. I'm going to clear that task in the next one with this one here. He can just sit there. I could just spend 200 and get another table and just get that out, but it will just happen over the next episode or 2. But yeah, great place. I'm absolutely ecstatic with the cards we're getting now. We're managing to flip cards pretty quickly. The card table probably is going to be took up in the next one because we're coming down to that £20 in value, which is just not going to be worth listing on the table below that. But yeah, I'm happy where we are. Looking forward to all those big Grady coming back in the next episode. Hopefully you're looking forward to it too. And I'll see you all again soon. Thank you very much for watching.